Hey, what's happening, folks? Joe Kissimmee here with Incompress.com, and this video is just a real quick update on what's going on, and pretty much just to let you know the curveball I was thrown this week that really put a halt on what I was doing for the next few weeks here. Okay, now many of you know that for the month of April, I dedicated April for just showing you guys and talking about product creation, right? All the different types of ways to create products and all the different ways that I do it, and even show you a real live case study of a product that I was going to create, like right there, show you everything, every step of the way from the beginning of actually creating a product all the way to the end. This product was called Incompress Plus, and it was a premium membership site that I was going to launch here in May. And it's just an extension and a premium version of the Incompress blog. Okay, now I was going to show you everything from beginning to end, how I created the membership site, how I integrated with ClickBank, how I did all this and that. But here's the thing, right? Like right here, this is like my to-do list here, right? This is where I pretty much write the projects that I'm working on here, right? This is the Incompress Plus. This was a project I was creating, or the project that I was working on, right? And then right here are like my to-do list right here, okay? Like right here, interviews that I had to get done. Basically, you know, Jeff Goins, Andrew Warner, John Dumas, Cliff Ravenscraft, and Corbett Barr. Actually, I interviewed him like an hour before turning on this this video here. But you know, as I get done, I just go ahead and scratch them, right? These are like my priorities list, right? I've got my right speaking post, which is a post that I'm going to write about my first speaking experience. Okay, then I got to schedule all the podcast episodes, obviously, and then here's the Optimized Press series, Wish List series, and ClickBank series, which is this here. Okay, like I said, I was in the middle of creating my premium membership site called Incompress Plus. Right now, my buddy James Dyson, the creator of Optimized Press, he's actually recreating the entire platform, the entire thing. Okay, and it won't be ready till like the end of May or beginning of June, and maybe even mid-June, depending on how beta testing works out, right? So that kind of put a halt on this, all right? I mean, a real big curveball and a huge monkey wrench, because I was going to show you how I was going to use Optimized Press to create the membership site, the sales page, the opt-in page, is the entire funnel. I was going to show you about Wishlist, how I integrated with that to create a secured platform so you guys can have like your own username and password, each and every single one of you, right? And then I was going to show you how I was going to use ClickBank as my payment processor, my payment processor of choice, and how I was going to get it integrated with it, right? How I was going to get it approved, how I was going to set the product price points, and everything, pretty much everything. And then I was going to launch it on May 7th, which is my birthday, turned 37. Anyways, you know, since he's recreating the entire thing, and put a halt to it, right? And the reason why is because it doesn't make sense of me actually teaching you some really in-depth stuff and teaching some good quality stuff if it's going to be obsolete within like the next month. Okay, literally, this is going to be like old news. It's going to be out of date content, you know, because I don't want you guys to follow this and then when a month later it's like old stuff, it doesn't work, all right? Or even for the ones that come afterwards, like if they want to create this stuff and use Optimized Press, it won't work. It just won't make sense because it's outdated. So here's what I decided to do, right? And this is a good lesson for anyone who has something planned out like this. You know, like I literally plan out my entire month of what I'm going to talk about, right? And since this huge curveball put a stop to this, okay, well, I decided to add something new that's still related to product creation, okay? And this is stuff that I was not going to talk about till probably a few months from now, okay? Actually, I was going to leave this for the Premium Plus members. I ain't going to lie about it. This stuff, I was only going to teach it inside the Incompress Plus. But since I can't teach you this stuff now, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the Incompress Plus. So here's the deal, right? I'm going to go ahead and show you the making of the Timeline Slicer Pro product. I created this product a year ago. Actually, in a few days, it'll be its 1 year anniversary since the product's been live. And I'm pretty much going to show you the making of that product. How I found the product, how the idea, the concept, how I created it, how I went about outsourcing it, how I actually drew the draft, the first mock-up, every step of the way. I'm going to teach you how to do that. In fact, I'm even going to show you how I actually use this thing I like to call the low-hanging fruit method, where my customers are actually my affiliates. I turn my customers into my affiliates. They actually sell the product for me. I haven't promoted, I haven't done anything with this product since probably the first 2 months that it was from launching. Since then, I haven't done anything. The product is pretty much on autopilot, just steady rolling, consistent sales literally almost every day, and I don't have to do nothing, okay? Then, after that, I'm going to show you the making of my latest online venture, which I just started with my business partner, which is Appendipity Themes, the making of it. And it's basically just designing and developing premium WordPress themes. That's it, okay? And I actually was not going to talk about that there. Like I said, I was going to save that for the Income Press Plus, but it kind of works out better because of the fact that this one here, this type of product, if you took my free product creation course that I just created for the Income Press blog, it's called Product Creation HQ. I talk about the different types, you know, and this type here, this type of product requires me to be there in order for that product to sustain longevity, okay? It requires me to be there, the face. And I know a lot of you guys don't want that. You don't want to be the face of a product. You don't want to be there all the time, right? You don't have to be the brand, okay? Now, you can create products where you don't have to do any of that. That the actual product is what sells, okay? So this here works out better because these two types of product actually doesn't require me to be there at all. It doesn't require me to be like, hey, you know, here's how to market, here's how to build a list, here's how to make money. It doesn't require me to make anything like that. This is a service-based product. I talk about that in the product creation course, okay? All this is just a tool. It's a service-based product. These are tools that people are wanting, that need, that they use on a daily basis, okay? This is what this is. These people won't even know who the hell I am. They don't know who Joey Kissimmee is. They don't know what IncomePress.com is. They don't know anything like that. All these people want is to use the product for whatever it is that they're using, okay? So I think this little hiccup here works out better for you guys because I actually get to teach you how you can create a product that you yourself do not have to be a part of. Like, it doesn't rely on you to be the face or the brand. The product itself can actually do that. I mean, how do you think iPhone games? I'm not anywhere in that. No one knows who I am. They just buy the games itself. And I sort of took the same concept of creating games to making these products. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. A year ago, Timeline Slicer, I used a certain 3-step process to find the niche, to find the market, create them, have them actually create it for me, and then I went out there and sold it. A year after, like now, or a few months ago, I used the same 3-step process to do it with the Appendipity Themes, my new online venture. Okay, and it sort of happened by accident because it was with my latest. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I just redesigned my blog, and it sort of came from that. So it was sort of an accident. However, once I found out there was a need and a market for it, I used the same 3-step process. So it works out better, guys. I think I went long enough here. All right, just I want to let you know what happened. And you know, the curveball, the wrench, or the hiccup that just happened to me, and what I'm doing about it to fix it. I really want to stick with the product creation topic for this whole month. I don't want to just stop it and then, you know, because I really want you guys to learn how to create products of your own. You don't have to be the face of it unless you want to. You can create products like this and still make a good amount of money online. So I think this will work out better. So that's pretty much it, guys. You know, let me know your thoughts on this or whatever. Hit me up, you know, on Skype or Twitter, Facebook, or just leave a comment. I'll be here. Okay? So, Joey Kissimmee, peace. I love you free. Out!